In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to analyze financial reports in Google Gemini. First, open Google Gemini and start a new chat so you're working in a clean conversation. A fresh chat helps Gemini focus on the specific company and time period you're about to discuss, without mixing in context from earlier prompts. Next, gather the company's core financial statements: the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. The income statement shows revenue, expenses, and profits over a period. The balance sheet is a snapshot of what the company owns and owes at a point in time. The cash flow statement tracks how cash moves through operations, investing, and financing. Pull the most recent quarterly and annual reports, and if possible, line up at least 2 or 3 comparable periods so you can spot trends rather than relying on a single data point. Now write a clear prompt for Gemini to analyze the reports. Paste in the relevant sections or summarize the key figures you want to focus on. Be specific about what you want. Ask for key insights, notable trends, and core ratios. For profitability, think gross margin, operating margin, and net margin. For liquidity, include the current ratio and quick ratio. For efficiency, consider inventory turnover and receivables turnover. Specify the timeframes to compare, such as year over year or quarter over quarter, and ask Gemini to highlight strengths, weaknesses, and potential risks. A sample structure might look like: analyze these financials for trends and ratios across the last 4 quarters and last 2 fiscal years. Summarize strengths, weaknesses, and risks, and call out any unusual items. The clearer your instructions, the more actionable the output. When Gemini returns its analysis, review it carefully and take notes on patterns and areas of concern. Watch for things like revenue growing while margins shrink, rising debt on the balance sheet, or positive earnings but weak operating cash flow. If something seems off, ask follow-up questions or point Gemini to a specific line item for clarification. Note one-time items, seasonality, or accounting changes that might distort comparisons. Finally, use the insights to inform your business or investment decisions. Translate the findings into next steps. Validate any red flags, consider how strengths align with your goals, and weigh risks against potential returns. Combine the analysis with your understanding of the company's industry, management commentary, and macro trends. Treat Gemini's output as a decision aid, not a substitute for judgment. With a good prompt and a thoughtful review, you'll turn raw reports into clear, practical conclusions.